Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about top travel agent tips to grow your travel businesses. So if you want to learn my top tips for travel agents on how they can grow their travel business in today's environment, and also what top performing travel advisors and travel agents are doing right now to grow fast, and also some free and paid resources that can really help you. If that sounds interesting, then keep on watching.
Come take my hand, I will walk with you. I won't let go till you say so. There isn't anything I wouldn't do. Wanna make sure that you understand. You're the one who gives my life color.
All right, guys, if you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. We have amazing content that comes out every single week that will help you continue to grow your travel business, and we don't want you to miss any of our goodies. By the way, if you are new here, drop a little "I'm new" just to say hello. I'd love to meet you and welcome you to our community. And also, if you're new, you probably don't know who the heck I am. I'm Cyndi Williams. I started in the travel industry over 25 years ago. I own and operate my own award-winning and nationally recognized travel agency, and I'm also the CEO of Careers on Vacation, which helps people just like you launch, grow, and supersize their travel businesses. So today, you guys, we're discussing top travel agent tips to grow your business. So what are some things that I can do to grow as a travel agent? This is always a hot topic, especially if you've invested time, money, resources, and energy in learning to become a travel agent. Now you're thinking, okay, well, how do I grow this thing, right? So today we're going to be talking about a lot of different great little tips that I think you're going to enjoy and love. So first and foremost, I would love for you guys to tell me if your travel business, when your travel business gets to the point where it can replace the income of whatever it is that you're doing that you don't love right now, will you take it full time? Will you go full time in your travel endeavors? And I love to know that, just because it really gives me a gauge, and it should be a little litmus test for you too, to go, am I serious about my travel business? Would I leave the safety of whatever this thing is that I'm doing and branch off and do this thing that I love? So if you wouldn't mind, pop that in comments. I would love to see your responses on that too. By the way, if you're brand new to our community, or you're just thinking about getting into the travel industry, I want to tell you about a really cool resource. You can check out my Masterclass. This is an hour-long session that you'll spend with me. It's totally free, and you go to careersonvacation.com/masterclass to get in free. And it's my 5 shifts to the things that you need to know to get to 6 figures and beyond in this industry. I've launched 1,000 careers or more in the travel industry and work with hundreds of travel brands every year, and I get so many questions. I love you guys when you send me things on Instagram and YouTube and all the places, but that's our number one question. So I just created a class to answer all of the questions for you. So go check that out if you're new. And for those of you who are wanting to know how to grow, or you're already established, let's get into this content today. So number 1, approach your business like it is a business, not as a hobby. This might seem like business 101 advice, but you would be surprised. So many people consider their travel business a side gig or a hobby, or I'm going to see how it goes. There is nothing wrong, by the way, if you want to have a travel business that is a hobby or a side gig. But where people get frustrated is they want it to grow, they're expecting it to grow, they think they're putting in the right effort for it to grow, but it's still staying at a certain size that is hobby level. So that's where people can kind of get frustrated, and there can be a little breakaway. So if you're hobby level, you'll still get some great tips out of this video, and you want to stay hobby level, again, nothing wrong with that, no judgment. But if you really want to make travel a serious endeavor, you have to approach it like a business, not a hobby. So I'm going to dive into exactly what I mean by that. So a hobby mindset plus hobby effort is going to give you a hobby payoff. So what I mean by that is, if you're doing it more like, let me try it, wait and see, let me try it out, let me see it, book a couple trips and see how this whole thing works, let me put a little bit of work in, but not be that serious about it, don't be surprised when it's a hobby payoff. Again, nothing wrong with that if that's what you're hoping to get out of your business. But if you flip the script and you now put a real business mindset on your endeavor, real business effort, like doing the things that you need to do to really turn it into a real business, then it's going to equal a real business payoff. So how do you do that? Let's go through it. Number one, decide. You got to decide. I'm going to approach this like a real business from now on. I'm going to do the things Cyndi's talking about in these videos, and I'm going to put my best foot forward. And this is the year, or this is the day, or this is the moment that I'm deciding I'm stepping out of hobby level and I really want to do it bigger. So part of it is you have to decide so you can start to get your mind frame in the right place of approaching it like it's a business. Like if you were leaving another job and starting at something brand new, and this was the something brand new, you have to go into it with that type of ambition, that type of like clarity and laser focus. The second thing is don't skimp on things you need. Like I can't tell you how many people will start something new and they'll go, but I don't want to get this, or I'm going to wait on this, or I'm on a shoestring budget. There's nothing wrong with starting out with the resources that you have, but understand the decision to purchase, whether it's a technology or to get some education on something you need to learn or to do some paid marketing. Those are things that are business decisions. They're not impulse buys, like not buying a pair of shoes or a purse or a pretty dress, right? I know we have our spring set launching today. So I'm all in the mood for spring, but it's not the same thing, guys. Those are business decisions. So if you know you need something, it could be something as simple as maybe you need a new laptop to do something better, or you need more the right phone so you can have 2 phone numbers drive into your agency, or like the million things that you could need as your new business. Stop skimping on things that you need to do a better job at growing your business. Business decision, not an impulse buy for things you need. Next one is start learning so you can grow. I guarantee you there's things I always have a list of things I need to learn better, dive into, investigate more, spend some quality time, hire someone to help me get to the next level on a plateau on something. There's always going to be those things, but start learning whatever those things are. If you don't know how to be a travel agent, you need to learn how to book travel. You need how to learn how to be a travel agent, right? Or if you don't know how to market, or you don't know how to automate, or you don't know how to grow teams, or if depending on what you do, you don't know how to do a thing, get the knowledge that will help you do that thing, and voila, right? It's a business owner decision. If there's something in my business that I need to do or decide on so it can then grow or work past a plateau, you have to do those things. So start learning the things that you need to do to grow. And the reason I'm not going into what those things are is because they're different for everyone. Someone might be great at customer service and they don't need any training there. Someone might be great at how to do targeted Facebook ads. Someone might be great at how to blow up TikTok. Whatever the thing is that you don't know, though, you know your personal gap. So that area that's holding you back, that's where you have to get some more learning so you can grow. Okay. Next thing is invest in yourself where you need it, right? We talked about impulse buys versus not skimping. It's the same thing. So it's kind of on there twice. But again, you want to think about everything that you do for your business as an investment in yourself in business for growth and for the purposes of continuing to have a real business, not hobby level. Next one is surround yourself with like-minded people. This is, I saw, who was talking about this the other day? Was it Rachel Hollis? Somebody, this is not me that's saying this, but I heard it somewhere out in the world and I'm going to repeat it. It was something along the lines of people are not going to support you if you haven't done the thing that you want to do yet. What do I mean by that? When you achieve the thing, everybody wants to go, great job. I knew you could do it. I knew you're the greatest. Da, da, da. But in the idea stage, when you're in the place where you're like, should I do this big thing? Should I do what I'm thinking about? I don't know. And you ask for advice. It's different. You know who I'm talking about. They'll go, well, have you thought about this? Or, ooh, I don't know, I'm worried about that. And sometimes it comes from a place of love. It's not even always because they don't have confidence in you, but they are projecting their limited beliefs on you. This has happened to me so many times in my career. When I first moved down to Texas, my family was like, are you sure you want to do that? It's a big move and you're going to be away from your family and da, 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 da. leaned in, did it anyway, met my husband, best decision of my life, and the rest is history. When I left my corporate job that was paying me over 6 figures a year and I drained my savings and my 401k to invest in a business, everyone was like, whoa, what are you doing? Are you crazy? I built that business in the middle of the recession from nothing to multiple 6 figures. When I sold that business and said, I'm going back to the drawing boards, I want to just do all travel. I just love travel. I want to do some different things in there. My own mother said, oh my gosh, at least you lived great for all those years, right? As if I couldn't go do something else again. It's not because she doesn't love me. It's because she was like, well, you can go get another corporate job, or you can go do that thing that's safe, right? Sometimes the people that are in your circle are not the people who are going to elevate you to the next level. So I need you to examine that circle. It doesn't mean that they don't love you. It doesn't mean you have to stop loving them. It doesn't mean that you can't be friends or can't be family, but it means you need a new circle of people who are doing the things you want to do. Surrounding yourself with people who fan your flames, that don't extinguish them, even if it is by accident and not on purpose. Does that resonate? Does that make sense? So, finding that network of people who are doing big things, making big decisions, doing the same thing that you want to do is powerful. Surround yourself with like-minded people all day long and twice on Sunday. Next one is write your end goal down like it's already happened. Everything big that I've ever done, I always say, I call it writing the last chapter. I write the last chapter as if everything I want to do has already been realized. So sit down and say, I am so grateful for my life is blah, 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 blah. Whatever those things are. Because if you don't know where you're going, you're never going to get there. You have to start with that end game in mind, okay? So, that was like a lot of content. I feel like we just did like 2 years of therapy and 5 bullet points. But at any rate, and then we're just on number 1. That was all the stuff under number 1. Approaching your business like a business, not a hobby. Those are some ways and tools and processes to help you do that better, faster. All right, second thing that you need to do as you are growing your travel business, you really need to become skilled at your craft. This might seem like basic advice, but you would be surprised how many of you come to me saying, I started being a travel agent 3 years ago and I still don't know how to put FIT tours together, fully independent tours, or I don't know how to work with suppliers, or I don't know how to do groups, or I don't know how to do all of the things that you want to do, but you just haven't taken the time to get the learning to do them, right? Getting skilled at your craft is good. 2020, the silver lining on 2020, we all know this now, is that people are like, oh my gosh, everybody should be working with a travel agent. But people aren't looking for just any travel agent. They're looking for skilled, qualified, next level travel agents, right? So being skilled at what you do can be really helpful. So a few ways that you can do that, whether you are new, whether you're still in that overwhelm initial, I don't know what I'm doing yet phase, or you've been doing this for 5 years and you just want to hit the reset button and do it in a better, bigger way. A couple of things you can do. Consider getting a certification. Now, I'm not saying you have to do our program. Yes, we offer one of the best certifications in the industry through Careers on Vacation. I did a video a few weeks ago that talks about different certifications, sharing my competitor info. So whatever way that you do it that feels good for you, consider a certification, because it's not just about your confidence, but also improving your skills. And then we can take that in marketing and show you how to position yourself as an expert, but that comes later. All right, the second thing under being skilled at your craft is practice, practice, practice. Especially for you newbies, if you're not confident yet, practice more. Book fake trips. I'm not saying real fake trips. I'm saying like literally role play and just practice the process of booking a trip for yourself, or practice, have friends and family put together a trip and put them in a hat. And then, when you have extra time, go through like their real trips. If you don't have clients yet, practice so you're getting better at what you do. Next one is become the expert in your niche or in whatever areas you specialize in. Are you owning your expertise in those areas? You can leverage that later in marketing, which we'll talk about in a second, but think about becoming an expert in the things that you do and the things that you sell every day. The next thing is stay informed and be in the know. This was another 2020 lesson and moving into 2021, and this has separated the average travel agent from the big dog, from the A players, from the ones that are super succeeding right now. You have got to be on top of the information right now. Things are fluid, they are complicated, they are changing every day. There's a lot of complexity in travel. This is why your consumers need you. Do not shy away from that. This is a good thing. When you can solve a problem for someone, you can charge them money. That's like the rule of business, right? So the fact that travel is complicated, don't shy away from that. Dive into it, lean into it, get better at your craft, get better at staying on top of the information. Make sure you're sharing that information in a big way, because then people see you as the expert in that area. So stay informed to be in the know. Gain confidence and then position yourself as an expert. Once you do all those things I just talked about, you're going to have more confidence, especially if you're sharing the info, getting it out into the world. You're able to take those things and position yourself as an expert. Take that certification, share it different places. There's a million different ways you can slice that on the marketing pie, but I want you to just let that sit, right? Getting skilled at your craft. Those are different ways and different things that will help you serve that goal of getting skilled at your craft. Woo, it's like a tongue twister in here, y'all, today, but I'm here for it. All right, number 3, real businesses use real marketing. I mean, you guys know this, right? Like even your favorite like taco place probably sends you emails because you're in a loyalty club of like 10, get a free taco on Tuesday. I don't know. But if you're a real business, you have to be connecting with your clients, and you have to also be bringing new clients in. Marketing is the lifeblood of your business. Marketing is the lifeblood of your business. That's for the kids in the back. You've heard me say this before if you've been watching my videos. It's not going to change. It's the lifeblood of every business, not just travel businesses. So making sure you are marketing and committing to marketing, doing real marketing, not just try it out, dip my toe in the water stuff. Second thing is, if you break down marketing, you want to have a multifaceted marketing approach. What do I mean by that? Multifaceted means you're not just putting all of your eggs in one basket. I can't tell you how many people that just did Facebook advertising and then Facebook changes their algorithm and their business falls apart overnight. You can't just do YouTube. You can't just do email. You can't just do trade shows. You can't just do one and expect all the results, because if I'm just doing trade shows, what happened in 2020? There were no shows. Now you have no clients and your business died overnight. Multifaceted. Stop putting all of your eggs in one basket. You need to have them in several different areas so they're working together, so you have lead flows coming from lots of different places. And if one falls off the bricks because you can't get out in public and go to shows, then you put more money in the other one, and then your stuff keeps rocking and rolling. This is something that we, not to toot my own horn, but we never stopped marketing the entire year of 2020. We still hit our 7 figures last year, which was ridiculous. I couldn't even believe that it happened. But the reason it did is because we never stopped marketing. We never stopped positioning ourselves as experts. We never stopped reaching out with love to our clients to say, what's going on? What's happening? Where are you at with thinking about travel? Do you want to get things on the books for next year? All the things. And we have, I've had other videos talk about how we have different revenue streams. So of course that's part of it too. But the point being is we altered our message through those difficult times, but we never got out of touch with our audience. If you did that, don't feel bad about it. There is nothing that serves you with, I wish I would have done, or stress, or I should have, or blah, blah, blah. Who cares? We're starting from today and we're moving on. But the point is, marketing is the lifeblood. So I don't just say this stuff. I do it in my own agency, and I practice it with the hundreds of travel agencies we launch every year and the thousands of travel agents we've trained over the years. We are really in the know on what's working and what's not. But what is always better for you is having that multifaceted approach, having a combination of online and offline, so you can mix and mingle your marketing match and do what's best for you as you monitor and figure out what works best for your area. The other thing you want to do is automate your marketing. Guys, this is a big one. People say all the time, Cyndi, how do you have all this time? I see you everywhere. I see you on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and Facebook. I am nowhere of those places. You're watching this video right now. I'm not even really here right now. I'm probably like traveling, or I'm having coffee, because this video was probably filmed like 2 weeks ago. Like that's what a lot of YouTubers do. We make videos and then they go out and we put them all the places so it looks like I'm all over the place. But really, it's just like I spent 10, 15 minutes making this video and then I share it out all the other places. You need to automate your marketing. There's different ways that you can do that in your multifaceted marketing approach. YouTube and video strategy is just one, but the point being is you want to automate that stuff. So if you have an off day, if you have a crazy day, if you want to travel, like I travel all the time. We have so many trips now planned for this year, which I'm so super excited about. But I do a lot of work pre and post trip so I can go enjoy my time traveling, but I'm never away from what I call the eyeballs, right? My business is still running because my marketing for all my businesses is automated. So that's important. And you always want to be growing your list. That's the only marketing you truly own. Every major social platform, even Google, they could change something tomorrow. And if that's your mainstream of clients coming in, you could be out of business overnight, or your lead flow could dry out like go from 100 leads a day to 0 if they change something. So making sure you're always growing your email list is important. The other thing when you're doing marketing is you want to do test periods of 30 to 60 days. I'll have a lot of people go, Cyndi, I tried this for 3 days and it didn't work. And I'll be like, well, it didn't work because marketing takes time to work. You have to have a certain amount of budget that you're doing with targeted marketing. You have to test it for a certain period of time. You have to look at what the reach was. There's other factors that can be in play. Last November was a perfect example of when we do our marketing, we look at results every month and we can pretty much predict things that are going to happen. But one of the things that doesn't happen very often is a presidential election. It happens every 4 years, right? So the weeks leading up to, I was really working with my team of experts and we're like, we don't know what's going to happen election week. Either, there's going to be a lot of crowding on ad space and we're expecting costs to go up. It was so crazy. So costs went super sky high. So I had to make a decision. I had to say, okay, am I going to throw more money at marketing because the elections are going on to reach those people I can normally reach for 1/10 of the cost? Or am I going to take a week off and then hit it double or triple next week to make up? So again, those are decisions you can make when you know how to leverage targeted marketing online and make good decisions. And because I test and because I monitor and because I am really tied into understanding what my data looks like, I can make good decisions. By the way, I did throw more money at it, just so you know, because I'm one for, I never want to move backwards in my business. I'm always going after the leads. But in my earlier years, or if someone is a brand new agency and they only have a finite budget, I'd say, you know what, take the week off and then revisit it next week. But point is, if you have good data and you run test periods of 30 to 60 days, you can get a better understanding of how your marketing is working in the areas that you're marketing. Guys, I hope I'm not overwhelming you. I could talk about marketing all day long because I really love it almost as much as travel. I want you to know all of these things can be learned, so don't get overwhelmed. The last thing I want to say on this marketing one is if the world of marketing is new to you, remember, this stuff can be learned. Some of you are going to, if it's not in your wheelhouse of what you love to do, you might have to get help. This is a core function of your business. Just like you probably did a lot of training and education and practice to be a travel agent, you need to invest some time in learning how to market your business. This is not 1994 when I started, where you go work for someone, the phone rings, and you have a lead that you're booking a trip for. It is your job to make the phone ring. So you have to kind of know that going in and understand marketing is a core function. So I realize marketing, making that transition from hobby to real business can be daunting. If you guys are in that space where you want to play it big this year, you want to get out of hobby level, or you really just want to get relevant online, whether you're brand new and want to do it the right way from the beginning, or you're experienced and you want to hit that reset button and really make a big effort to up-level your travel business, you want to get multifaceted marketing in place, you want to become skilled at your craft, you want to position yourself as an expert, or surround yourself with like-minded A players, I really want to encourage you to check out our Careers on Vacation Mastermind. This is my 12-week program. This is my most popular program. It's the one you've probably heard about and seen online. It does have an online, on-demand training program that you can do at your leisure. But what's more important about this program is that you get actual humans to help you. You get a private coach. You also get access to me and my amazing team. We're going to walk you through getting all of these things set up in your business so you can get off to a great, strong start. This is also an ASTA affiliated program program, and we have an industry recognized certification. So after 12 weeks, you will be a certified careers on vacation travel advisor. And that's super exciting too. So if that resonates with you and you'd love some help getting these things that we've talked about today set up, we'd love to talk to you. You can reach out to us at careersonvacation.com/ready now to apply for the program. And one of our coaches will meet with you, talk to you about your goals, and see how we can help you best. So guys, I hope this was helpful for you. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell here on YouTube. And I'm also going to invite you to visit us over in our other social media places. So you can check us out on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. We have a lot of cool stuff happening over there too, and we'd love to connect with you there. So guys, I hope this was really helpful for you. I wish you so much love, so much abundance. I wish you the world. We'll see you next week. Bye, guys. Here. If you like that last video, make sure you check out my other content to help you grow and scale your very own travel business. And also, I invite you to travel around the world with me and find out what I'm doing in my portable, profitable, award-winning travel business. Check out the videos.